Sorry about that. I misclicked there and didn't notice. Sorry, I'm a few minutes. I was only like 2 or 3 minutes late. Still, I was eating mac and cheese. I was gonna stream. Wait till I ate after I finished streaming because I wasn't that hungry. But then all of a sudden, like 20 minutes beforehand, I was suddenly starving. Anyways, tonight is Tuesday, so our stream night, and you can tell we're starting with something new as we finish up the render from last time. The name of tonight's stream might give away a bit of a hint, being nostalgia recreation. You won't be able to guess too easily what I'm doing from that, though. I'm starting on what will either be a one off thing or a long term project. We'll see how it goes from the first one. What I'm going to do is in the style of Octopath Traveler. That's a hard name to say and saying fast. It's called, there's a style called hd2d based off of that, which it existed before it, but that's what popularized it. I'm gonna try recreating the original Pokemon Red using the black and gray color palette and everything in that, which means we're gonna be switching between making the assets in Sprite and rendering it, modeling it in Blender. So that's the plan to start on tonight. We'll see how much that takes, or how well that goes, and see how if I'll just be doing Pallet Town, which is what I'm doing tonight, or then I'll be doing the insides of the buildings, and if I'll be continuing beyond that. Well, let's wait and see. Anyways, I'm gonna start in Blender, even though I have not made any of the art yet. So you'll see what I mean at that time. Like I said, I'm gonna start in Blender, which is already open. So come on, OBS, recognize that it's open. Get the music going while I'm at that. Here we go. Thank you, OBS. I have a few different files that I create and then delete for the sake of testing stuff, and they just save there. Every now and then I've been slowly adding little details to my startup file to make it easier. Like a backdrop's good for single models and stuff, rather than to make it each time. You can save it in the preset for your startup file. Anyways, don't need that. Oh, I guess I had the starting cube hidden. Yep. Hold on a second, need to pull up my reference art. Anyways, as is tradition, if you're making anything in Blender, goodbye. Let's just do this. Try 10? That's a good size. You can scale it up later in proportion. As the base, I'm not making the entire world map like a tiny thing on this. Making Pallet Town in general. Hide this for now. The hard part's always the starting part when you're starting out. Anyways. Why is my drawer not coming out of the way? What was it? 8 for top right. I'm gonna get the positions of the buildings first before I start modeling them. Is that good spacing? I don't need to be 100% accurate if you're making the game like pixel by pixel. This is still gonna be 3D in the end. Okay, what was that? I guess it didn't register that I double clicked on it, so it wasn't renaming, it was doing whatever. I guess the button I hit that caused it all to disappear. Let's see. Just for the sake of knowing their positions. There we go. Let's bring them up. A lot of the detail is going to be coming from the image textures. So at this point in time, I have to increase the size of the... Anyways, worry about them. So at this point in time, it's going to allow me lacking a little bit of detail. I'm just getting the general shape down. I'll make it. I was considering whether I should make the windows and the doors separate objects. You know, just fuse to it later after I gave it the image texture, but no, I'll just make it as one object. The right here. I don't even know what that cut. Let's separate these for now, I guess. I know it'll be easier. Bevel this based on an object, not bevel. Boolean. Okay, what is happening with this? Is this not recognizing cuts or anything like that? I mean, sure. If it's refusing to accept the other one, I can just do this and delete them and then fix it that way. That's a new issue. Not new in Blender. I mean, it's an issue I've never encountered before. Hmm. Except roof. It's better to have those in separate objects how we model them. Hmm. Doesn't look the best at the moment, but it will. It'll look good enough in a few minutes. Oh, and before I do that, I have to get rid of the rival house, original one. Since they're identical on the outside, why not just reuse Red's house. I mean, at that point, I could have waited till I had the textures and then just copy them all together and now realize. I'm smart. I know I'm smart most of the time. Anyways, here's another function I forget to use all the time. Instead of Shift D for duplicate, oh, I should select both of them first. Hit Alt D. It creates an instance, so any changes you make to the first one will happen to the second one. That also means changes in textures and stuff. Oh, I should probably save and name this file. Here you go. I will wait till I finish making the town before I jump into making the textures, even though I really want to. More forward. A little more forward. I have to resize the ground area, but I knew that was gonna have to happen anyways. There you go. Out there. The building itself has 2 sets of windows for the old slab, so it must be 2 stories. We only ever see inside the building as if there's one. So it might just have a really tall ceiling with windows on the 2nd floor. There's no staircase either. I don't have reference art for the insides of the buildings pulled up right now. Just the outsides. Should have done that for both of them. Okay, why is it doing that again? It's not letting me subdivide this. I can do with that over there. Is mine doing something weirdly that I'm normally not doing? It's supposed to be 3 windows, so what I should probably do is dissolve the edges and then re-subdivide it. Screw it, you're not going to cooperate with me, I'll just do it this way. There you go, that's 3 windows. Speaking of, I probably should make sure that was not what I meant to collect. I should make sure that this building also has windows subdivided. There's supposed to be 2 in these ones. That way I can have a different face be assigned to each of the, separate for the image texture. I only have to make 1 window. That's more accurate. Shift D, bring it out a bit. Wrong way. So I can use this as an example one again. Device selection. Here. Gonna work. It is not, so I'll do this again. Creating things in Blender is fun, but in the beginning, when you're first starting out creating any model, everything looks so hideous. It makes you doubt yourself. Like, no, trust the process. Or wait a while till you rage quit. Really, up to you. Okay, I've created way too many vertices. Need to fix that. interfering with the creation of the windows. Now back to edge select. Still not cooperating 100%, but whatever. Seriously, why are you still not cooperating with me? Good enough. It works, it works. I just realized I was redoing something for each of these that I entirely forgot. Remember, let's do that real quick. I don't know what... I hate it when it does that sometimes. Anyways, new... building. That's just gonna be what the material is. Window. Forgot to add door to the... Oh, I'll go add that on those cloud in a second. For the most part, they use the same doors for each type of building. As you can see, different faces selected, repeating that. Ooh, no. Maybe better just to pull them down rather than trying to fix them. Create way too many vertices in the front of this one. Probably a good idea to clean that up a bit. You only really need one edge connecting it to say, hey, this is a different point. I'll leave that there, I guess. Doesn't want to go away, it can stay. As long as it's not interfering with the geometry, I don't care. Good enough. Neither of them want to go, but whatever. I didn't mean to put pallet down into buildings. Yeah, I should do. Next up is I can do the fence posts next for the pillars. Start with the fence posts. Seem to be lined up right with Oak's building. While I'm at it, I should add I will design it later, but I'm gonna get position right. This is gonna be temporary placement for the sign. So I'm not actually going to make them readable. I can use the same one repeatedly. There's 6 of them. Nice thing also is what I'm doing for Alt D is not only so you can edit them together, but instancing them. So it's not actually loading all of them as separate objects, just the initial one. Which takes the load off your computer by a notable degree. I say that, but the signs are one object. But it seems the defense post has decided to instance as separate objects even though it's one. Alright. Nope, don't do that. That'll make things easier. Like the signs, their material in a moment. I get this one. Did not. I didn't need the loop cut for that. About here. Down ground for the general material. Guess you can call this flower bed. Like 1, I guess. Right there. I know there's more signposts in front of Oak Slab, I just didn't add them yet for no notable reason. I just forgot, well, mainly, I just forgot to add them for a second there. That's under that short grass. Not there. This one, there's 6 assigned and a 3, or a 4. I'm gonna put them close together because of the size of the building and stuff. Once I had the textures, it'll definitely be looking there, but the shape of the town's definitely come together now. see for this. Sorry about type 1, good. Oh, I'm labeling the tall grass. Some of the areas will add some more for vertex groups, I guess. It's mostly just white there with the grass being a point. But that's when it was in 2D, so I should add some color to make it look more, I guess, lines on or something for where the grass is going out from. Anyways, before I get to jump into texturing, I gotta tape the signs and add the pillars. Actually, for the water area, there's one other thing. Water edge. Well, let's say it's been a while since I've done that. Yeah, that didn't work too well. Why is it doing that? Yeah, I won't worry about getting it to be circular then. I should have done this before I went creating those faces. But sometimes you just don't think ahead. Oh, well, I accidentally deleted a face. I didn't mean to. Oh well, just gotta fix it. I got it all. Now I do. Still gotta make the sign posts themselves a bit more circular. Screw this a bit up so it doesn't get in the way of this being made circular. There you go, with some nice looking fence posts. All that's left now is to make the pillars that surround the entire area. Make sure I keep an eye on that. That didn't do me. Forgot that you can't. The modes. Yeah, don't do that until you've actually added material to them, because then it's just horrifyingly bright. Also gonna open my drink. Yes, I know. Middle of the night, it's definitely healthy to drink a root beer. There's no caffeine, it's just a ton of sugar. I have water. And also, I'll be making a smoothie later, but that's just because I have fruit and yogurt and coconut milk. I'm not lactose intolerant, I just like coconut milk. For smoothies. It works really good with fruit. Works really well. Whatever. I'm separating stuff like this in case I decide to make more than just, like I said at the start of the stream, more than just pallet pound. If I make the entire map, that would be... If I do that, that insides will be done later. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. There's a lot of work to do just for pallet pound left. Wrong direction. Now it's more accurate. What I meant to do. It should probably be easier at this point if I, before making duplicates, make use an array. I'm not going to bother keeping the exact count like for this as it does for other stuff. One second. Nice thing is, even if you select this, Alt-D, it'll be a separate object with a changeable. It's the same, it's still an instance of it, so you still get to edit it all for... it's still an instance of object, but you can change the array. So I'm going to do that rather than doing this before I make a duplicate of that. Actually, no, it'll just be easier just to make a separate one. Even though you can make an array making multiple in different directions, it's just difficult to do that. If you want to reverse it, you gotta basically just add a minus symbol onto it. Wrong button. That'll do for that part, for the placement of it, at least on this side. There we go. I'll adjust theirs in a second. Adjust the position of the. I realize I probably should adjust the position of the graph based on this. I'll make this just one. It's in this direction. It has. Yeah, that'll work better. I'll have to delete that in a second. I accidentally duplicate it rather than just making a copy. with that, it's time to jump into texturing. So, dude, just give me a second while I switch on over to a spread, I guess. Give it a second, I guess. Hello there? Oh, there we go. So I've got right here a 64 by 64 square with a grayscale inside. Although I'm only really going to be using 2 different colors. And this is quite a bit. It's just going to be, I guess, this shade of gray. And black for the palette. I haven't used A-Sprite in a while. Let's go with this shade for the more simpler on the eyes. Creating a new palette based on this. New palette from Sprite. 2. And that didn't work too well. That's an eraser. Whatever, I got the 2 colors I wanted. Whatever. Anyways. So what should I start with making? I've got a number of things to make, and I'll go and chuck them into Blender. I think there should have been 3 shades, I guess, not just 2. Odd them as I work. 3 or 4 shades. I think it's just 2 colors. Wrong one. Actually. Just save over the palette. I never actually made a palette for. Guess we can start with the post? I don't know. grass and stuff, it's gonna matter more rather than just the simple. I could probably make textures in there with this. I was making here for these parts, but this is not the right tool. Alright. I knew I was forgetting something. Gotta create a folder to store them all in, otherwise I will lose them later. There we go. Now what's happening? Oh well, it's disconnected. Hold on a second. That's a crash if I ever did see one. Am I back up yet? Oh, that just happened. That's a graphical glitch if I ever did see one. It's showing different. It's showing my desktop and stuff through it. Let's see if I can fix this. Hold on a second. What was that? Let's see if I fix things sort of and not. Let's try closing that and opening it back up. Let's hope that glitch never happens again. That was weird. next up, I guess, since we got the post, let's make the pillars. Hard to see what I'm doing because I'm using such faint colors, but oh, I named the other one pillar, even though that was supposed to be the one that was named fence. Whoops. Just for the sake of showing off what I'm doing, I'm gonna switch back to Blender real quick. Hold on a second, something glitched. Let's try closing that and letting it. Maybe it'll let me open Blender now. Ever since that weird glitch that caused the entire everything to crash, things have been going weird. Let's see if this will work now. There we go. That was just weird. I had to close it and then reopen it. Before I do anything, before I show what it looks like, I'm not gonna change the rendered mode because it's gonna just be all pure, like white materials is gonna be very bright. So let's add it first. Okay, hold on a second. Ace-Sprite did not export the second image. I gotta open it back up and fix that. Oh, for the second image, didn't do it. Now for the part that's going. Let's for everything that doesn't presently. This is gonna hurt my eyes. Just a little. Anything else? Let's get into UV editing. The active one. UV unwrap. Check Q protection. That should work. For the most part, it looks like to the what are the fence posts like. Actually, why didn't I make this when I was making its materials? Why didn't I make the signpost, fence post? I mean, it's slightly different material, but it still would have worked. Whatever. You can see all the fence posts have been made of material. Before I move on, to do. Let's give this a bit more. Although, if you want to add color, because I'm using grayscale, I'll show you that in a second. Something neat you can do that as well. First, let's add just a little bit of. Guess there isn't enough difference. What? Oh, that is why it didn't go into the normals. It had to be in clear coat normals. I mean, normals, not clear coat. Give it a bit of texture that way. And decrease the strength by quite a bit, as well as. And that's how you give something abrupt appearance changes. Anyways, you want to add color, like I was saying. First, you gotta add. I'm not going to leave color on it, so I'm going to share to RGB. That was not what I meant to add. And let's click again. Add this and a color ramp. You can alternate, so you can use grayscale images back here and then at this point. You could change it to whatever color you want. It's a good way to reuse if you're making image textures. And jump into UV editing again. UV unwrap. Q projection will still work in this case. the way the bump node works is it takes the difference between the black and white. Since I'm using grayscale, it should be fine even if I didn't use one. If you're using colors or whatnot, since using it makes a bump map by making it entirely into these two differences, which you can adjust them. So I probably could do this without the color ramp since I'm using black and white for it. But normally you'd have to use one. Yeah, it's working pretty well. Is there any change if I make it shader to RGB? Not really. I just happen to like RGB as an output. So much more textures to do though. I'm going to reuse the fence as signpost, just adjust it slightly. Then I select the wrong ones? Okay, something is definitely going wrong here. Oh right, it's did I gave it the wrong textures, didn't I? I did. That's why things weren't working right. Like something looks wrong here. Oh, that's not what I expected. That'll do. Guys, with the amount of time I've left, I'll make a few more textures. Which one should I make? Water in the windows? That sounds good. Hold on a second. Going with the windows. In case there's other types, I'd just make it a type 1. And then water time. Let's go with and use the base one, I guess. Let's use the base and use the main color, I guess. That won't work. That would be too much. That would not be procedural. Oh. This should hopefully work well. I guess I want to use other water types. Hold on a second. Did I misclick or something? Why is it showing me that one again? Oh, it's the right one. Well, that's why it looks like that. Oh, from looking at this, I can say I successfully made a procedural one. A repeating pattern. Without any problems. That's what I was seeing. I need that active right now. I don't know what that song was. I need to add more to my playlist. Keep meaning to do that, just never getting around to it. And the other thing I made was windows, so let's get into that. Well, first let's finish up the water rendering. I'm rendering shading. This doesn't really need a lot of... But I had a bump note to it anyways. It does be very little. There we go. Barely noticeable I've done anything to that. So that I add the textures inside stuff. There's so many textures left to add just for Palette Town. Well, to be fair, a lot of these will be reusable if I make a lot more town stuff, because they just made image textures they reuse. What was it called? Not image textures. There's an actual word for it, and I'm drawing a blank. It'll come to me. For now, let's just get the windows on so we can worry about future textures next time. I didn't properly set the windows up on these. Will that help? It will not. I'm gonna go individually and UV edit each one. It doesn't be perfectly on the image. It's part of the reason why I made it the way I did, but still. Luckily, since each one's supposed to be a square, just go into each one and hit view projection. I'll just leave the rest be. So select it, you cube projection. Benefits to benefits taking time to isolate every face. And sometimes it doesn't work 100% well if you don't shape it right. Since they all seem to have the same problem roughly, I could go and cube project them all and then fix them together by selecting wrong button. That was the cap button. I meant to hit the shift button. That is not as good as I thought of. Ooh, yeah, no, that's... Gotta adjust each one individually. I'll be wrapping up the stream in a moment, just for anyone listening to this moment. I'm just gonna finish fixing the windows. I'll be wrapping up the stream and finishing the image of textures and finishing up Paletown next time. We'll get into Route 1 and whatever else I will be making after that. I'm surprised nothing else crashed when whatever on Earth happened there with Sprite did. I don't know if the problem was initially because of Sprite or did something went terribly wrong with OBS. Yeah, I really need to get the building textures on these, them to stop looking so odd. The ground texture and all that. Just feels so empty right now. Anyways. With that, I'll be wrapping it up here for tonight. We'll continue this next week. Hold on a second. So tune in tomorrow night at 6 Standard Time PM for the continuation of Death's Door. We're getting towards the end of that. There is a post-game content I will be doing, so we will not be finishing it up tomorrow night. We may or may not beat the game tomorrow night. I don't know how close I am to the boss. I know how the game generally goes, but I'm trying to, you know, collect everything as well as I can. Although a lot of collectathon will be post game. Tune in Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the continuation of hopefully the wrap up of Little Noah Sign of Paradise and the continuation of The King's Bird. For a second, I couldn't remember the game I started playing on Sunday, which is another platforming game that's kind of it's a lot of fun, relaxing to watch. A little frustrating if you're trying to collect everything because the momentum is so chaotic. If you're not trying to collect everything, it's just plain fun. As far as I know, it doesn't really change anything to collect all of the collectible birds, so, you know, I'm not going to worry too much about it. And tune in next Tuesday at 9:30 for the continue 600 time PM for the continuation of modeling Pokemon Red in a grayscale style to recreate it just for this in a hd2d style. The moment is just 3D modeling it. The hd2d will be coming in with characters and plants and stuff, which will be 2D sprites put in together with just like standing up with the 3D models. I've just been making the stuff that's going to be 3D along with it. I could have made the signposts 2D, but I didn't think about that till just now. Well, anyways, so I hope you enjoyed the present podcast. Future streams of this will be a bit more streamlined or faster, because after I get a bunch of textures made and a bunch of objects made, they'll be repeating or be reused a lot, especially the tall grass and the ground materials. Those will make it so that a lot of especially the different routes in the overworld will be just made quickly. So, tune in for that. I hope you had a good time. I've been Lord Jabu. I hope to see you all sometime in the future. You have a good morning, evening, or night. With that, I'll see you all later. Goodbye.